Hey yo, what up? This is Dirte. So recently I've been hard at work in the shop and I finally finished another knife. So like usual, better give you guys a little look. Let's get right into it. So this is the Tako leg. Here in Hawaii they call Octopus Tako. So the shape of it, I kind of designed it like that. Originally I was trying to do a line of knives that were all like ocean creatures. So this one just stood out the most to me. I really liked the way it looked, so I kind of threw it in this last batch of knives that I made. And I think it came out pretty mean. It's 11.5 overall. Got a 4.5 inch cutting blade. Not including this top edge. That's probably about another 1.5 inches. It's 0.134 inches thick. The steel is a N680 nitrogen stainless steel. So far I've had really good results with the steel, especially here in Hawaii. Everything just rusts really bad, so the corrosion resistance on the steel is really good. So just had, like I said, good results. No rusting so far, and it's the same steel I've been using on my dive knives, and so far it's really good. Got a Rockwell hardness of 58, and I put some olive drab black layered G10 handles on here with toxic green liners. And man, the toxic green just looks sick with the olive drab and black. It just really pops out. Put a random hole pattern on it, kind of to mimic, on these two big ones, just so it looks like a kind of like an octopus camel pattern, I guess. The tubes are all titanium, so they're not gonna rust. And if you wanted to, you could anodize them, I guess. But I just didn't think like the blue would really match this right now, so I left them silver. I think it looked nice. As you can see, these spots, they're Aqua glow in the dark, and they look pretty cool too. I'll show you a picture of them in the dark. It's kind of hard to get a real nice picture of them though, so you can just kind of see the color. Of course, I got the Dirte kanji on this side, that round logo, and then on this opposite side I put the other one that I've used before, but this is a bigger logo. Luckily I had plenty of space to put it on there. Usually I always run out of space and I'm trying to find a place to put the logo, but this one had plenty of room. Got a nice big choil here. It's super easy to sharpen this without hitting any of the edges over here, so that's always good. Originally the design was, I was gonna put this on both sides so this piece looked like a little suction cup, but I didn't want it to be on this side and it'd be uncomfortable on your hand, so I just put it on this side. A lot of people have been asking me if it's a bottle opener, but you might hit this edge and might dull it, or it might be a little dangerous, so I wouldn't recommend that. Also, people have been asking me what this knife is used for, like kitchen or whatever. I kind of told them it's kind of like a utility knife. You could use it for whatever. It has that flat grind on the front, so you could use it to scrape or chisel or something like that. The hollow grind on the bottom edge, so it's nice, and the thing is super sharp. Let's see if I got some. It's just hair popping sharp there, so. But yeah, you could even, I think it would be a good fighter even too. Got just enough of a little finger guard there. If you went blade to blade, it would catch into this hole. Of course, it would be nicer if it did have a little more protruding, but I kind of want it to be a little bit of everything. The grip styles you could use is pretty much anything too. The reverse ice pick works great, and then you kind of have this little claw up here. I don't know, you could use it, I guess. Also, you could use it as like a pommel strike. It's nice and beefy, so it's not gonna damage it. It's not sharpened though. I tried to kind of round off the tips too, so it's not uncomfortable if your hand does hit it or anything. But it's pointy enough that it would suck to get hit by, so definitely could use that as self-defense. But yeah, the blade is kind of just, I don't know, I wouldn't really classify it as anything. Definitely would be good for anyone around the salt water, just because of the N680 steel. So I mean, it'd be great for a fisherman, I think. You could use it for a lot of different things, you know, just kind of keep on your boat or something. Got a Kydex sheath with it, of course. Fits really good. Got a large Tek-Lok on there. Got a nice retention on there. It's not going to go anywhere. Even as I kind of been doing this lately, just so you get a little bit stronger retention. You just gotta bend it open. Makes it open a little bit easier for you. It's not required. You can pull it out. It comes out just comes out easy enough. Of course, you can switch the Tek-Lok, and if you're not familiar with Tek-Loks, that's how you open it and unlock it, and then you can just squeeze those together and it opens up. You can change the configuration to drop it a little bit more. This is kind of set up for a cross draw right hand, but you can flip it to the other side. I mean, that's why I like these Tek-Loks. They're really versatile, so that's why I use them. Nice big drainage hole here too, just in case you got any crap in there. But yeah, I really like this knife. I'm kind of sad to see it go if I do sell it, but I am putting it on my site, so if you guys are interested, check it out. DirteKnives.com. That's dirty with the E, D-I-R-T-E. Also, if you guys have Instagram or Facebook, check out my Facebook page. It's Dirty Knives. Also my Instagram, Dirty Knives. Usually I put up, kind of work in progress pictures or random shit too, kind of food I'm eating and beer I'm drinking at the time or whatever. So if you got it, check me out. Also, I want to give a big thank you to Gavco. Recently he made a video showing you how to acid etch a knife, and I've been waiting for a while to, I want to see how Tough Thumbs and him do their knives like that, because I mean they come out sick looking, and I just was kind of lazy to go look for a video, so I'm lucky that they put one out. So Gavco put one out, and luckily I went to Radio Shack and they had the acid, so everything worked out good that day. And I did my Tenacious here, my Spyderco Tenacious. So you might have seen this. I put this in a video before. I did these handles on it, so ghost jade handles, but the acid etch on it came out pretty cool too. So I did like a flame pattern, I guess you'd call it, and it came out pretty cool. And sadly I lost the Spyderco logo. It's just barely there. Let's see if I can get it into the camera. There. You can just barely see it. But my logo, since it's etched in and kind of deeper than the rest of the steel, when the acid etched it, it made it even deeper than the surrounding metal, so it still came out, and it actually came out almost better. So that was really cool. It was a good surprise. I did have to resharpen it just because I guess some of the acid ate through on the edge, but luckily it wasn't too bad, so the edge is still super sharp. So I mean, if you're looking at customizing some of your blades, check out Gavco's video. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's super easy. I mean, I recommend using all your PPEs, your personal protective equipment, gloves, glasses. You don't want any of the acid splashing in your eye or anything like that. And it's fairly easy. I mean, pretty simple. The way I did it, same way. I just used nail polish, put it on here with the nail polish brush. But what I did to make these finer lines is I used a toothpick and I just dragged it out. Like I put a big blob and then I'd use the toothpick to drag the paint out a little bit more, and then I'd kind of load it up and do it again just so it's nice and thick. But I think it came out really nice. Definitely going to be doing more of that in the future, I think, on some other knives. But yeah, it came out pretty cool looking. So if you guys are interested in the knife, check it out on my site, dirteknives.com. That's dirty with the E. And yeah, I should be putting it up shortly. If not, it might already be up there. But yeah, hope you guys having a good week, good weekend, good day, whatever day it is, wherever you are. This is Dirty. Shoots.